I talked to this white girl for 3 days, so I sent her a snap of like both of us flipping her off.
Take that as you will. I can't incriminate myself here. You can't be friends when you want to be with them and hug them and kiss them, alright? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
If the girl doesn't look like Chaewon, then I don't want her.
Whatever, good enough. Alright. Welcome to the 3 and Chill. We're your hosts.
I'm Loli.
I'm Asia.
My name's Lol. What?
Yo.
My name's Ethan. I want to give a shout out to the Hmong Association for letting us use their mics in their space. Give a shout out to One Stop if you need a car fixed.
Yep.
Want to shout anything out? Plug anything?
No, not really.
Follow Loli's Instagram.
What? Sure.
All right, cool. So what's new with you guys? Anything cool happen?
No, not really.
Yeah, me neither, honestly.
Me neither. All right, so first topic. I think we were getting into relationship topics.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
We are going to be talking about relationships today. First love.
Okay, yeah, you. Ooh, okay. We'll leave names out of it, but
Yeah.
let's go first on this one.
When I was in middle school, I was obsessed with this white chick for like the longest time. I think she was just nice. That's it. And since then, like I had the fattest crush on her for like a whole year, the whole school year.
Ooh.
No one knows about that.
How do you think, like, first relationship, like, what are they? Either, like, your first, like, actual crush or, like...
Okay, yeah, I guess we should
Your
define
first.
that first. Like,
Yeah.
Are we talking more of like a good first, like real relationship, or
Yeah,
like
or, like-
puppy love kind of thing?
Well, I'd say, like, first real relationship. But for Loli, it's different
okay.
because...
Okay. No. I mean, I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you could put it in a context of where like you fell for her hard, or like
Okay, so it was before senior. It was summer of senior year of high school. I talked to this white girl for 3 days.
okay, I don't think that's what we mean, but yeah.
We're talking about like, well, what are you talking about?
Okay, I'd say like for you, because you haven't had a relationship yet, it'd be more of like a deep talking stage where you guys are talking for a while and you guys are really into
I
it.
mean, I really liked her at the time. I talked to her for 3 days, and after those 3 days, we ghosted each other, and I got really depressed.
Damn.
That's so sad.
No, I was like really cringe back then, and
You were.
yeah.
We all were.
Yeah, we all were.
So
I had like a really cringe stage, and I was like obsessed with her for like a long time, even though it was only 3 fucking days.
Yeah, I think it's hard for me to put it on. Like, I guess for a good like first relationship that was like serious for a while, you guys already know who it is.
Oh, I thought you were gonna diss me or something.
No. No. That one was like, I felt like it was good, and then it just turned out to be what I wanted or where it was going. So it was like, I don't know.
How long did it last?
That one was
3 years.
I think 3.5. But yeah, that one was a while, and then I don't know, just things weren't working out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my first love, I actually don't even know. Honestly, I just had really strong feelings, and it just didn't work out because he was a pedophile. So
Damn. Okay, that took a turn.
How old were
Yes.
you?
I was 15,
You were 15.
and he was 19.
Mm-hmm.
So yep,
How old were you, Ethan?
I think it started 15 on to 17. Yeah. 15 on to 17, I think.
Yeah.
I think this adds up to 3 years or something like that.
That's all.
But yeah.
Oh. Mine was 72 hours. I mean, we've all been petty. So that chick that I talked to for 3 days, she was like text me back on the third day, like a lot, and she said she had work that day, and she was a lifeguard at a outside pool. So my coworker and I, we got done with work. We drove to the pool, and they were closed. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I sent her a snap of like both of us flipping her off,
Damn.
Yeah.
Gosh.
and then she got really scared.
Damn.
Uh,
Why did you go to the pool? Like to see her, or like?
I don't know. I wanted to be confrontational.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
for me, it wasn't very. It was pretty toxic, but it wasn't like, I don't know how to to explain it. Like it wasn't like I cared enough to end things, but because it was like we didn't care, but we cared. To me, it was like, when is the next time we're gonna argue? Because that's how bad it got. Like it wasn't even like I'm gonna try to make things better. It was like, are we gonna argue 5 minutes from now, 10 minutes from now, like a day? Like it just got to a point where I was like counting down days. Like, yeah, I feel one coming.
Oh, damn.
When is it coming? I don't know.
You just know it's coming.
Yeah, and then like it kind of got to a point where like it was happening so often, and like I just started getting tired of it, and then like I kind of noticed she started getting distant from me, and I was just like, damn, like there's got to be someone else. I even confronted her about it too. At like one point, I was
That's
like at my
true.
standstill. I confronted it. She was like, yeah, I did this other guy. I was like, I knew it. I
Damn.
knew it. Like the entire time, I was like, I knew it, and then I ended things. Like, on the
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah, when girls get distant with you, it's because we have.
Yeah. I figured that out. Character development.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so wait, did you love your first relationship?
Yes.
Okay. And you obviously did,
Yeah.
like up to a certain point. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think I obviously didn't like love that chick because I only talked to her for 3 days. But like I liked her, but I think once you find the first person that you really love, it's like life changing. Like you see fucking rainbows and everything.
You
Yeah.
can go from like being a dark shade of gray. Like it sounds super like
Cliche.
yeah cliche, but it's like everything kind of is stale. Everything's like very bland, and then like once that person comes in, it's like everything starts to kind of come together again. Like the colors start to. It feels like you're put back together,
Yeah.
or like it feels like that void that you were like you're trying to you filled that void.
Yeah.
Like you just filled it, and everything comes along.
Like genuinely, like sleeping at night feels like 10 times better.
Yeah. 'Cause you know you're not by yourself. I mean, you are, but like you know you're not.
Yeah. But waking up in the morning still sucks. But I think.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But I think once you have that first heartbreak of that person you really love, like they're not kidding when it comes like when they say heartache, like you can literally feel it
Yeah,
in
you
your
can
chest.
physically
It's like
feel it.
pain.
yeah,
Yeah.
in your chest. It's crazy. It's like it's like what does my heart have to do with anything? And you
Yeah.
literally feel it.
Ooh, I felt that one too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't even like wish heartbreak on like my worst enemy.
No, I
Because
would.
heartbreak is just the worst. You would?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Fuck my enemy.
no.
Fuck them.
Heartbreak is terrible. Like, you can't eat and you feel lost. You're just crying. You're staying in bed. You don't have motivation to do anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
And you're always wondering about that person. Like, are they going to text me? Are they thinking about me?
But that's character development. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah, it
saying?
is. It is.
You learn it. You learn it once, and you're like, dude, I never want to do that again. So you find ways to distract yourself.
I think when if most people get depressed, they go through like a manic episode. Like you know what that is?
Well, yeah, but like
Okay,
explain
yeah,
like how.
okay. So basically, it's kind of like I feel like manic episodes are this chemical reaction inside your brain that's telling you to like stay upset and stay depressed and like stay in your bed. But everyone kind of has to have their own ego, as in like I can't lose to this chemical reaction going on inside my brain. I have to overcome it and I have to beat it. Like if anyone's gonna lose to me, it's not gonna be anyone else, and it's not gonna be me either. You kind of just have to know that you're gonna come out on top of it.
Yeah, I think like how it also works too is if you're consistently thinking about it and like that's all you can think about, like it sounds weird, but like if you're depressed and you're sad, like tell yourself you're worth this for like 10 minutes. You're gonna think you're worthless, right? But then like if you just kind of find ways to distract yourself around it, then it's like you kind of forget about it for a
Yeah.
second. Like yeah, you might think about it later in life, but like for that moment, you're finding ways to distract yourself. You're finding ways to think better thoughts. Like it's the whole manifestation kind of thing. Like if
Yeah.
you keep thinking it, it's gonna happen. So like
Mm-hmm.
if you think like I feel like that's what happens with a lot of people. It's just they're not mentally strong enough to like be able to bypass that and understand it. Like to them, it's like they left me. I'm alone, and you keep telling yourself you're alone, and like you never want to go do anything. Hence why you stay in your bed. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to eat because like you just keep telling yourself you're alone. But like if you surround yourself with like if you just force yourself to be with your people, your friends, your family, they eventually like take that away and like they kind of make you realize you're not alone. Everybody's there with you. And I feel like that's the big thing that everybody forgets is like you still have friends. Like even though you don't want to like burden people with like your problems. Like I feel like that's one big thing that like helps out so much because
Yeah.
then you're not dealing with all yourself. Like I've been there where I completely shut everybody out and it was like, dude, I just don't want to talk to nobody. And like I felt like terrible. Like not one I felt terrible for ignoring everybody, but then I also felt terrible myself because I was like battling my own thoughts myself and I get nobody can battle that for you, but like just to hear it from someone else that, you know, there's still this to do or you know, like they're just reminding you that the world isn't stopping for you. Like everybody keeps moving, everybody keeps going. You're stopping for yourself, and you're not going to get anywhere if you're stopping for yourself.
Having that other ear is always like so nice.
Yeah.
Venting is probably like one of the best things. It's just one of the best feelings when you have all that pent up feelings inside you. And I think what everyone forgets is that like within relationships, people start to revolve their lives around their significant others rather than like having their significant other a part of their life. So eventually they're like, well, who am I supposed to talk to now? Or the person I talk to the most is gone. So they don't know who to talk to and they don't know what to do because they're just laying in bed. Because usually, like, I don't know, maybe they'll be waiting for their significant other to get off of work or something.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I feel like that's a big thing too, where you gotta stay in touch with the homies because
Yeah.
the homies pull through when they ain't there.
Uh-huh.
It kind of sounds weird that way, but like I don't know, it sucks not having anybody. So then, like when the homies are there, it just makes it that much better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the most important thing is if you are in a relationship, it's just important to have a life outside of your relationship. So go out with your friends, go with your family. Always make time for other people other than your significant other.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea to just completely cut them out, but like you know, like for me, I kind of started noticing that like I stopped doing a lot of the things with the homies, and I've been doing it more with my girl because I don't know. That's just how it ended up being at this point.
Yeah, but I think that's fine too.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. It's like it's a good thing that you could do that because then that kind of like puts the test of like you can be with them forever. You can do everything with them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then like then you start questioning who you're gonna do it with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So just have a life outside of your significant other.
Yeah.
Don't make them the whole focus of your life.
Although you should.
At one point.
Yeah. That's say you get married, you ain't dipping on them to go be your friends.
Yeah, for real.
So how did you... I think we already talked about it. How did you guys heal from your guys?
What do you mean?
Oh, heal?
Yeah, how did
Oh,
you
heal?
from your heartbreak?
I'll go first.
Well, I stayed in my bed for like 2 days. And then eventually I woke up and I was like, I should stop moping around and like just get up and stop being a little bitch. Because like I think getting up is the hardest part because all you want to do is just stay in your room and listen to music and distance yourself from others.
You just want to drown yourself
Yeah.
in sad music.
But then like truthfully, all you're doing is just wasting your time. Like why are you doing that when you could be like in the gym getting bigger or like
Looking better.
yeah, looking better or like just finding a new craft to yourself. I think after like a big heartbreak, I started getting really big into video editing and I started instead of like talking to that other person, I started just editing videos. So I had so much time for myself and to improve on like whatever.
Healing from my heartbreak was like it was a lot of different things. It was like bad at first
You
because
went through the 5 stages of grief.
for real, dude, I was like in it to die. I don't know. There was some things where it was like I shouldn't have done it, but I did it anyway, and it was because like for that moment everything kind of like disappeared, and you were kind of in like your euphoria stage. Take that as you will. I can't incriminate myself here, but I don't know. After some time, like I kind of noticed the damage that was happening, so then like I kind of stepped away from that and started doing more things that I enjoyed. So like in that moment, it was winter, and like ice racing was still getting around, and the ice was getting thicker and thicker, and I was just waiting for it, and that's how I kind of distracted myself. You know, from my big heartbreak, it took me like a good month to figure out like what I was doing. Like for a whole month, every day felt the same. It was on repeat. Like I couldn't differentiate the days. Like everything started merging together. I couldn't like I don't know. It was bad. Like I couldn't remember what I ate like the morning of. I couldn't remember what I ate. Like I don't remember the events that happened. I just felt like a lifeless soul kind of just wandering everywhere. And it was bad. And then I don't know, ice racing kind of came around and I started just realizing that I needed to focus on myself. And then I started getting really focused into ice racing, got into my car and doing all the other stuff and pretty much did everything by myself and enjoyed myself for a while. When I was enjoying myself, it just so happened that the next person I fell in love with happened to just pretty much fall into my lap. I feel like that's one thing that everybody should try is like after the big heartbreak, like tell yourself like I'm done being with people for a while and focus on yourself, you know, like hit the gym, go do things you like to do. It sounds lonely and solo, but like go on dates with yourself. Like
Yeah.
go eat a restaurant by yourself, you know, go see things by yourself. It actually helps out a lot
Yeah.
because then you get to learn more about yourself and, you know, you might just stumble into the person that, you know, might be for your forever doing the things that you liked.
What about your experience?
I think I went through a lot as well. And with previous experience, it was a lot easier for me to get over my heartbreak. So I think the main thing I did was just get out of my comfort zone. That's going out. I did eat alone at Denny's before. And then
Denny's is fire.
I told Loli like a week later. He was like, "Why did you invite me?" But yeah, I went out to eat by myself. I always pushed myself to go hang out with my friends. Yeah.
Just coping.
Yeah, just cope with it. But yeah, I spent a lot of time to myself. Putting on makeup, being confident, going shopping. I think the biggest thing that helped me out was my family. Yep, because my mom is like my therapist.
What is like one bad habit you guys think you guys picked up?
Wait, what do you mean?
Bad habit being like, okay, for me, for an example, like one bad habit for me was because like I was always into cars and I always drive my car. Like I would put myself in dangerous situations and like be okay if anything happened.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
if I hit one pothole, it's over. Like I'm okay with it. Like if there's a deer that jumps out, I'm done. Whatever, I'm done with it. Like it got to a point where like I don't want to put it in a way where like it sounds like I was willing to commit, but it was like if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Like if it didn't happen, then it's not my time to go yet. You know, like it wasn't destined yet. So.
I don't think I picked up any bad habits. If anything, it's just like good things I've learned since.
Yeah.
How
Just me.
how long did it take for you to get over them? Be honest.
2 weeks.
Really?
Cause what the heck am I gonna do? I'm not gonna be moping around on my room crying about you for like 3 months. Like I got people to see, I got things to do. If someone wants to talk to me, I'm gonna talk to them. I'm not gonna wait. You know, it's just a waste of time.
Took me about 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, in between the ice racing break, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I kind of said it earlier, but like
Yeah.
in between that 2 month break, the person that I fell in love with, like,
Oh.
it was there. Yeah, ended up being there. So it took me about 2 months. I didn't plan it for 2 months. It just kind of happened.
Yeah. I think when I get attached, like it gets bad. So it was like a few months, maybe like, maybe 5 to 6 months. Yeah, but something bad that I did carry on is that like I think my standards from my previous relationship goes on to the next one.
Yep.
I mean, that's with everybody though.
Yeah.
It's not like like I'm not gonna judge them for not acting a certain way. 'Cause that would be bad.
Yeah.
But it's more like
Their looks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
we
carry on
know.
traits, like
We
looks
know.
and personality.
It's more like this is gonna sound so bad, but it's like I'd be like, damn, I think the last person I talked to was more pretty, but like stuff like that.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, I think everybody goes through that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, it might not be with your current or with your like previous, but you know, I've had it happen before.
But I've officially like set a new standard where like if the girl doesn't look like Chaewon, then I don't want her.
Okay, that's a little too high of a
No,
standard.
I don't care.
Man.
I don't care. Like I'm not talking to any other girls now unless they look like Chaewon.
I guess
Yo.
if that's what you want, that's what you want.
That's what I want.
To me, it stopped being about like just who I can be with. It started being more of like, can I see myself in the future with this person? like, yeah, you are still young, so you can still enjoy your life, but it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you might as well set yourself up now, so then, you know, you don't have to worry about it later, kind of
Yeah.
thing. That's how it was to me.
You're investing.
Yeah, you're investing
Yeah.
basically, yeah. And yeah, that's like one big thing that I learned from my first heartbreak too, is like,
Mm-hmm.
like plan yourself for the future, because that's ultimately what ended my first love, was because I didn't see them in the future. It became to that point.
Yeah.
Not saying that person's a bad person, or like isn't a good mother
Yeah, we're not
or person.
we're not dissing our exes or anything like that.
Yeah.
We're just talking about our experiences.
What do you think makes a good match? Like, is it the compatibility or what is it for you guys?
Like looks or personality type thing.
You take it however you want to, yeah.
Take it how you want it.
I'm honestly okay with it, with anything, but I feel like the feelings are more intense when I have a really good bond or like chemistry with them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so hard for me because like if they don't look good, it's like oh like the chemistry's good, but your looks are just not worth it.
Mm.
I know that's so mean, but that's just
No,
how
that's
I
just
am.
your standard.
At least you admit it.
Because
There's a lot of people that
yeah.
don't admit
I think-
that.
Because there's two guys I had like really good chemistry with,
Mhm.
but their looks. I never took a fire with them because of how they looked. And, but they were like really good to me, and
Mhm.
yeah, regrets, but but it's okay.
What about you, Ethan?
To me, it's more of like, can we enjoy each other and can we enjoy the same things? Like, can we both sit through a movie and like enjoy it, or like both like diss on it? Like, I don't know, simple things like that. Like, can we both go get ice cream at like midnight? Like, if she's down for it, then it's like, okay, like I'm down for it. Let's go do it.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it doesn't matter if, I mean, there are looks does play a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
To everybody it does.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
looks play a little bit, personality plays a lot, and it's like, I don't know, to me it's just more of like, can we enjoy the same things? Like, yes, you don't have to enjoy everything that I do,
Mm-hmm.
but like, can we get most of it? Like,
Yeah.
if, you know, you just have to be down for anything too.
I
Like,
think you're just looking for an outgoing person.
Yeah.
Basically.
just someone that's down to do whatever, you know, like, I don't know, like, if I say, hey, let's go racing, and they're like, yeah, dude, I already got my helmet, let's go. Like, you just gotta be that person that's down for everything.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's how it is.
Yeah. So I don't really believe in soulmates, but I think I have a theory where if soulmates were to exist, when you first meet, you guys would be the opposites, but the more you get to know each other, the more you get to connect. It's more of like you guys are filling in each other's flaws for each other, and you guys are like compensating for what you guys lack for.
You're a hopeless romantic, Lily.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Damn.
That's just the most like cutest thing I've heard anyone say.
Why?
It's also like so unnatural. I feel like nobody else would even think about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, I've talked to someone where everything was similar. Like we had the same hobbies and everything, and really clicked along. But then like, it just doesn't work out at the end because, at the end, I feel like you're just seeing like another version of yourself, and you're like, this person can't compensate for what I need, and I can't be able to compensate for them.
Do you think it's more of like, you don't want to try to like help them fix that while you're helping yourself fix it too?
Mm.
Or is it more of like, you just want to find someone else that can automatically do that,
I mean,
like on site?
she was also a hoe. That might have played a big factor.
Okay.
But, also before I couldn't see it. I just couldn't see us like in a relationship. It was more of like a really good friend.
Oh
was
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I say, for me right now, like me and my girl, are like almost weird. Like
Yeah.
it's so weird.
Mhm.
Like we just say the most random thing. We'd be like, dude, like what? Like that's my stuff. Like
Yeah.
dude, I remember one day it was just like we were like talking about favorite fruits.
Mhm.
And we're just like, I was like, dude, I don't know, green grapes are kind of fire. And she's like, yo, that's creepy. Green grapes are fire too. I was like, oh damn, I guess we are the same.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's bad at
Yeah.
Yeah, I
all.
don't think it's bad.
But like actually, that's more good than bad. It may just be me stretching it a bit too much.
Yeah, I feel like it just comes down to the person. Like
Right.
for me, I'm willing to like accept the flaws and help them fix it
Mhm.
because like I'm just willing to be patient.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't want to just give up early because of that one thing that happened, right? Or like that
course.
one flaw. It was more of like, okay, that was a flaw, but I'm okay. Like, I'm willing to help you fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we don't work out, I want to make it easier for the next person.
Oh, you're too nice.
Yeah.
I don't like fixing people.
Really.
Yeah, because they can only fix themselves, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they want to change, they can change.
Mm-hmm.
But you cannot force other people to change.
That's true.
So,
I think in general, I'm too nice.
Shit, I don't know. You're still the bar up here, man.
No, so I have like a rule of thumb where I can only be upset at them for like a day because it's a new day is a fresh day, but then it doesn't even last that long. I don't even remember the last time I was like really really upset at one and like I stayed mad at them for like a long time. Like if I'm mad at them for like the max is like 10 minutes.
Like, for me, I kind of suck at it. Like, I say it a lot. I think like communication is a lot like a big factor.
Yeah.
But I suck at it. Like, I blow PP at it. Like, I don't know. Like, to me, if I get like enough, like if I get pushed over the edge, like I just shut down. Like, I don't want to speak. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to do anything. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to be by myself, and I just want to think in my own thoughts for right now.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that's like to me that sucks because if there's an issue, I want to solve it right away.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know if it's just because I've been through enough to where that happened and that developed, or if it was like just it's a bad habit that I got to break at some point. But like, dude, I don't know. To me, it's like if there's an issue, like I don't want to go to bed mad. Like,
Yeah.
we might as well fix it now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the most I'll give you is a day because then you can think about it. Like, yes, even I would need a day to think about my own thoughts and, like, figure out, like, did I really mean it? Am I sorry about it? Like, there's a lot of things that, like, if you think about it by yourself, it comes together. So, like, I can only really stay mad for, like, a day. And sometimes, like, it'll be okay for me where it won't bother me anymore. Like, I'll give it a day. And, we're okay still. So, like, it doesn't, like, affect us. It's just, like, I let it go on and, it's just, like, whatever. Like, I kind of just forget about it. It's not, like, a big issue. Like, if it's a big issue, then I'll try to resolve it. But like, I just suck at communication.
for me, I just don't care.
You just don't care.
If something pissed me off, it'll probably piss me off for like 5 minutes, and I'll be like, yeah, whatever, like, it's out of my control, can't do anything about it. Or if, like, they're mad at me, it's like, I'm doing this for my own happiness, and I'll learn, and I'll figure it out. And I just don't care.
I think I'm always the one to fold within the relationship. It's always me that goes back. Like if we have an argument, I'd be like, hey, so my bad.
Good luck a day.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a good quality, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'd rather
No.
talk and bring it up than just let it, like, ride out.
Why do you think so?
I guess, but if you keep going back continually, you're just putting yourself in the same cycle again, and nothing changes. Unless it's been, like, I'd say more than 6 months since you guys last talked. Because people can change in, like, 6, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're just constantly, consistently going back, like, you're putting yourself through hell.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
I think from my experience and what I do end up telling people is that when you're talking to someone, never put them on a pedestal. You should never be below them. You should always see yourself above, like, literally everyone else, actually. And that's just to give yourself, like, an ego boost. But if you're always the one to fold and you feel, like, very belittled by them, then, yeah, it's a bad trait within the relationship.
I think, okay, so one crazy thing that I learned, and I feel like not a lot of people do it this way, is I, like, say we're arguing, right? Then it's like we're both just bringing up stuff from the past and we're just kind of reloading it, shooting it out. Like, there's times where, like, I had that happen in a relationship and, like, I took a moment and I was like, damn, that was kind of hurtful. And then, like, I would tell my partner, like, yo, take a deep breath, chill. Like, what is the main problem here? Are we solving it? Are we moving forward? Or are we just reloading stuff and throwing it back at each other? Like, yes, it's good to vent, but, like, are we solving why we're arguing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I say it a lot is, like, I just tell them, take a deep breath and like think about this. Like, is this small argument worth letting the whole relationship go, or is it something that we can just work out? Like, to me, that saved my first relationship quite a bit. Like, there was times where like we were getting petty, like petty, bringing up stuff from like years ago, like past relationships, and like I started getting frustrated, and I was like, okay, why am I frustrated? I wasn't the one that started this.
Yeah.
And that's when I started learning, like, all right, I just got to take a deep breath, think about it, like, what is going on? Are we getting anywhere? If we're not getting anywhere, then we need to get somewhere.
Yeah.
Or else this isn't going to work. And I feel like there's not enough people that do that. I mean, I feel like there is. They just never realized it.
I think a major issue is getting too comfortable within the relationship. Like, yeah, it's nice to get comfortable with your partner, but then, like, getting too comfortable where you're saying some out of pocket stuff may not be the best. Because I've been there, and you don't get the best answers back.
Like, you don't get the answers you were hoping
Yeah,
for.
because like, I mean, just saying some out of pocket shit that you should just keep inside your mouth, things you shouldn't just be saying to even your friends.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, at first they're attracted to like who you really are, and they like how they like all of your characteristics and how you talk and stuff like that. But then eventually, when you start getting too comfortable and you start some things that they don't expect to come out of your mouth, it may get like a bit like I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
Like I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but
Yeah.
but because me personally, I always let the intrusive thoughts win.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long do you guys think like a talking phase should last?
A month.
There's the 3-month rule, like
Yeah.
talk for 3 months and then no, just literally a month. Cause you could do so much in a month. You can go on dates, FaceTime them. You get to know each other so much.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've been down bad where I was talking for a year.
Really?
A year and nothing happened.
Damn, really?
A whole year.
Damn.
But yeah, nothing happened.
What do you mean? You're supposed to ask the girl out.
They're probably waiting for you.
Yeah.
No, so like what happened was like we were talking for that whole year, and then like it just didn't feel like the right time the whole time. Like there was still so much more to learn and like talk about. I mean, it might have been because I was a little female dog, but like, hey, you know what? I got rejected, so I was like, all right, whatever, I'm done with it. I dropped it instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't waste your time.
Chasing.
A year.
For that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned that the hard
Imagine
way.
so many people you could have met, so many
Yeah.
things you could have done with other people.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, at the max, personally, 3 months. Anything over that, it's like just ask them out.
Yeah.
Even,
Or like,
Yeah.
just be friends, honestly.
yeah, that too.
Can't be friends when you want to be with them and hug them and kiss them, all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Okay.
Like, you can't...
Intrusive
you can't-
thoughts, man.
Yeah, you just can't be friends with some... Like, okay, my rule is if you don't want to see your significant other or, like, that person you're talking to be with someone else, being held and, like, shown affection, then just ask them out. Like, don't even
Sure.
hold off on it.
You're gonna lose your chance.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you don't know. It could be the next day that she's talking to someone new already.
Yeah, just shoot your shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say give it like, to me, I think a talking phase would be good for like about a month, yeah. Because like then you can start learning with them, and if you're going on dates with them, just like ask them out.
Yeah. Dude, you know who my best wingman is? It's my boss.
From Tommy's?
Yeah. He introduces everyone to me. Like every time we have like a new coworker, whether boy, girl, whatever, he always like picks on me, and like we always like bicker back, but like in a comedic way, and he always like brings out that side of my personality where they wouldn't know me unless my boss brings it out. I don't know anyone else that would do that. Like for some reason he just like comes downstairs and he just start making like karate jokes because I'm Asian and just shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had a few of those guys.
It's always the older guys too.
Yeah, I've had a few of those guys. Those are fun.
Yeah. Like if you ever have like one of my homies wingman me, they'd be like, man, this guy's a cool guy.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Do you think wingmanning is easy?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's easy. As long as you're confident in the person.
You're confident. Okay, I was gonna say, if you're
the
confident, that's
person.
different than
Yeah.
them being
If
confident.
you know this person's a good person, then you'll be confident
That's true.
to
That's true.
introduce them to other people or like be their wing person.
Because generally, I feel like wingmanning is just easy. Because you're the one that's not putting yourself on the spot. You're putting your friend on the spot. That's
Yeah,
why.
like-
That's why I'm like, man, I'll go talk to that girl for you. I'll
But
go and be
then-
like, hey, that guy likes you. But if I were to do that, if I were to go up to a girl and be like, hey, I like you. Yeah, it's so much harder.
But you know what? Like, girls like it when guys do that.
I can
Like
see
if
that.
the
Wingmanning
wingman,
or
no, like talking to us, and like, cause I feel like if someone's homeboy liked me, and then their homeboy like was being a wingman, I'd be like, oh, I like this guy.
Like,
The
you like-
one that's
you
being
like
the
the wingman
wingman,
bad?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Because
'Cause
he's so
they're-
confident to like
yeah.
talk to
Yeah.
me and like.
oh yeah. So, theoretical question, right?
Okay.
So say you're talking to this person, you're into them, right? But then their homie likes you.
Your homie likes you.
Their homie likes you. Like
Oh.
Like
Wait,
say
what?
okay, so say okay, in this context for you, so like you like this one guy, right? And in his group of friends, there's another one of his homies that like you and keeps trying to make advances on you.
Oh.
But then you're trying to get with the other guy over there.
Well,
And he's like noticing it, so he
I
doesn't want to
play-
do
I play
anything, you
him.
know?
you play him.
Damn,
Wow.
That's rude.
Man, it's a dark world we live in. But no, I would just go for the person I like.
Yeah.
But like
Right.
the person that you like sees that their homie is like trying to advance on you and like doesn't want to move forward because they're
Mm.
Well, it depends on everybody. That homie could be irrelevant. If that guy likes me and I like him and we want to make things work, we'll make things work.
Right.
That guy doesn't get to say anything, regardless if he likes me or not.
Yeah. No,
But
literally.
then the bro code too, like, oh,
Yeah.
like I can't like
No,
her.
okay, see, I don't know how it is with girls. If I like this girl, then I'm gonna commit myself to them. I don't care if their friend likes me. I don't like them. It's just how I see it. Like, just be straight up. Wow, how do you see it?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay, so
Okay.
let's put it this way. Let's flip the perspectives. You like this girl, but then your homie likes this girl too.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna bring that up too. I don't know. I say find another one. Okay, I think it depends on the situation too. Like if I found her first,
Yeah.
and then he sees because I found her, then it's like nah, you find your own. You know.
But what if they have really good chemistry? What if they
Like better
each-
chemistry than
Yeah,
you
better than
guys.
you. Just let them be together, honestly.
Yeah, and I have to pass it
Yeah.
up. I gotta pass it up.
Like if you see him succeeding, you're just gonna have to be like, damn, okay.
Unless she's bad, dude. If she's bad,
Then we fighting to the death.
yeah, I'm down bad for it then. But, nah.
Like if it's Chewan, and like one of my close homies like likes her too, and we're like all three of us talking, like I'm strangling him at night.
Yeah.
It's over, man.
I'm not inviting him anymore.
I'm inviting every friend but him.
Yeah, that one. It's situational.
Yeah, it is situational.
It is,
I
yeah.
think, respectively, they would know that I probably like her too, because I introduced her to the homies, or like, but if they do start kicking it more than like me and her, then I just have to give up, unless she bad, like you said.
What about you?
What?
Would you fight your girlfriend for it or
Yeah.
No,
No.
it's not worth it.
give it up?
Mm.
I'd give it up.
Damn.
I'm
Even
not
if
gonna-
You real.
even if he was like perfect, like everything, like he checkmarked all of your boxes, like the most perfect, like does everything, no flaws.
Really.
Have him, yeah, because what if they work it out, you know?
But what if
And
you
then what
work
if
it
they
out?
don't? What if they don't? He can come back to me, and then
But what if they do work out
Yeah.
they
and you
work
never
out.
find another one?
You're
Like
literally
that?
gonna be
No,
sitting there
because-
crying in your room like
Yeah.
that could have been
You
me.
guys, you guys ever like watch those romance movies where like the guy picks the other girl and then they don't work out and then the guy realizes like, oh, she's liked me this entire time.
Bro, but
and
like this
I've
ain't no
liked you all the time.
drama.
Yeah,
this
this
is
ain't no
reality.
K-drama.
Like,
No, that's not K drama. That's
yeah,
like
man. No. This is like life or death, bro.
no. It can also happen. I feel like it can also happen in real life as well.
Look, you guys are fighting for the ring.
I don't want to keep anybody.
He's the championship belt. You guys got to throw hands.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep anybody apart from the one who they should, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
I guess. But like, what if you see yourself with them?
Yeah, so you're being your
I don't
own
know if I'd be.
obstacle at
I don't
this
know if I'd
point.
be down like that down bad.
Mm.
I can't imagine myself in that situation. If someone wants
I
him,
haven't met the dude
go
yet.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Speaking of, what is your guys' ideal type? Like, do you guys have a standard, all green check marks, everything? What is it?
White men.
Like
They have to be 6 feet plus
6 feet plus?
and muscular.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, what do you? And what
No,
else?
I'm kidding. I think I'm actually open to any race.
Mhm.
They just have to look good and
What makes them look good?
hair. No,
Hair?
I'm kidding. That's what you wanted to hear.
No.
No.
You think hair is such an important feature? of men.
Yeah, personally, I do think hair is an important feature for men, just because.
I think the facial structure matters, and then the
course.
body type
Yeah.
as well. Like, I like muscular men, or
Okay.
like have to have like a little bit of meat.
What about the face? Makes them like pretty,
Makes them pretty.
Yeah.
A clear face.
clear face, no
Yeah.
acne. That's it.
No, no, little acne's fine. Cause I can just help him out with that. You know,
Yeah.
I can give him my little skincare routine, and like all guys have big noses, so like that's just inevitable.
I don't know. I
I'm
think,
sorry, I can't control that.
I think the guys that do have small noses are very lucky. But actually, going off of guys, no, I'm not gay. Like, but like, I'm just saying, like, what does make a guy attractive is I think hair plays a big part, because hair is literally their makeup, and the face, because I think a symmetrical face is what makes a pretty face.
Honestly, I think fits play a big role.
Fits, yeah,
Because you don't want to look trashy. And,
It could also change within
the
the
relationship.
relationship,
Yeah.
because you could influence them.
I feel like a lot of things can be changed in the relationship.
Mhm.
Like the body type can always
Mhm.
work out or eat more. I don't know, whatever you want. Whatever you like in a guy, you just, keep urging him or something, like keep giving him hints. But like, I don't know, a lot of it can be changed. Like
Mhm.
like hairstyle could be changed. A lot of it could be changed now. It's
Yeah.
just
I
like
think as long as they have a good personality on
Yeah.
top of their looks. Like they have to know how to like talk to kids, and like they have like I want someone that wants to know me and wants to know my family and
Yeah.
wants to be a part of the family.
Right. Ethan, what do you find ideal in your type?
honestly a lot of it plays in personality. Like
Yeah.
they have to again, they have to be open to everything.
Mhm.
But like I also kind of like the person who is very into being with like what you said, like they have to be good with kids. Like I want them to enjoy being around my family. Like to me, I personally try to go out of my way to do that. Is like
Yeah.
be included in family events with my significant other, or like
Mhm.
because like that's if I do say I do marry this girl, like that's gonna be my family too.
Mhm.
Like I might as well know them. So like I don't know, like right now to me, like I'm really close with all of my girls' uncles. Like I won't say close, but like whenever we see each other, we're always like dapping up and all that. But like
Yeah.
like I try to be close with their family because like that's gonna be my family too. So like
It's
I try
also
to.
really uplifting when their family like you.
Mhm.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is. Yeah.
It's just a good ego feeling too. It's like
Yeah.
damn, I got a sick of family over here.
Do you have any ideal visuals?
Again, not really. It's like because most of it can be changed.
Uh-huh.
Like, I mean, like it. You have to be somewhat attractive, yeah. Like I'm not saying you can just take anybody, but like they have to be able to like stunt if they wanted to, like
Mhm.
like they could just post up an Instagram post, a bunch of people respond. That's like a hidden gem to me. Is like, if you can stunt on that and me just being there, like yo, that's that okay, like that's cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like and like being able to look good without any makeup.
That does play a major factor.
Yeah, like I don't want to fall for
Catfish.
catfish.
Yeah. I think for me, ideally, I think I like slim girls.
Oh.
Yeah. That's about it. I'm just kidding. Obviously, personality back. No. I think obviously personality just play a major factor, but at least for me, only open up to someone I find attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how a lot of people argue though.
Yeah.
It's like
Not
if
me.
if they don't
Really?
look attractive, you're not gonna open up to them.
Yeah.
Like want to talk
Like,
to them much because
mhm.
you probably got a homie that's more attractive.
Oh, like that way.
yeah.
I just try to be friends with everybody, honestly.
Yeah, like I mean, I'll be friendly, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna open up to as much to them if I don't find them attractive.
Yeah, this is like context of a relationship.
Yeah,
Like friends, I talk to anybody.
yeah.
But like
No, for real.
if it's like relationship wise, and it's like I
Yeah.
have my standards.
I only talk to attractive guys.
see.
Yeah.
So
My friends, because I feel like my ex, he was really insecure about me having guy friends. And I was like, dude, are literally not my type.
mhm.
That comes with like, you just see them as competition.
But it's not. Like,
Yeah.
they don't even look good. Like, we're not friends because we all look good. We're all friends because we vibe really well.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
not how he sees
He's lame.
Yeah.
Just because you see it that way doesn't mean he
Right.
wants to see it that
'Cause,
way.
like, I
He
feel
just
like
sees it as competition.
Once you're in a relationship, you don't, at least for the first few months, you don't find anyone else attractive. It's just that one person.
That was me for, like, the entire relationship. I just did not care about anybody else.
Mhm. It's like once you start like finding other girls attractive, you're like, hold on, I got a girlfriend. Like what's going on?
Yeah.
Wait, you guys have thought about stuff like that?
I think, but it was more of like when things weren't working out that well. What?
Wow. Wow.
And then-
But, like, but they're not working out well, but you're still in a relationship. with
Yeah,
them.
but I can still find them attractive.
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't mean that
It's
I'm going to go out and pursue them.
What?
It's like, okay, you can have those thoughts as long as you don't act on them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's simple
Oh.
things.
As long as you don't let
Okay.
those intrusive thoughts.
Yeah,
go
like
in.
you
Yes.
probably look at other guys and you're like, damn, they're kind of hot, but like that's it. Like
Yeah.
you don't ever think like I'm gonna go talk to them.
Literally.
Like I want to go get their Instagram.
I don't know. When I was in my last relationship, I just thought nobody was attractive at all.
Mm,
It took me
That's
some
on you
time.
then.
It
Yeah,
took
that's
me
on
some
you.
time to like find men attractive again.
mhm.
Like being single.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
You're about to turn gay.
Yeah. I also like men are so mean. But yeah.
I think that's a pretty big part of it too. Though.
So if your girl called this guy cute, you'd be like, oh yeah, it's whatever.
Wait,
Yeah, it'd be
I
like,
mean,
damn, man, he a little
I mean,
cute, but damn.
and if we both find them attractive, then it's like, shit, you're right.
Yeah, like okay, so here's the thing: is like saying it to yourself, like that's fine, but like if you're saying it out loud, then it's like then you're to me that's like crossing the line a little bit. It's like if you're saying it out loud and you're pointing it out
gotta,
to me,
You gotta keep it to yourself then the entire
yeah,
time.
like
No, but it's
again,
like,
it's like you don't act on it.
you
but, like,
you've had those. Like, I know you've had those times when you're with your girl, you're like, damn, that person looks good, and they know it too, and they're like, yeah,
yeah,
right?
I mean that's
Yeah.
situational.
Yeah.
but like it's more of like if I know. Then that it's okay. Like I know it's okay when it's not okay.
yeah.
So
okay.
it's like
you have to
I'm
know.
not going every time like,
Yeah.
damn, that looks good. Or, like that looks good. It's
You
more
have
like,
to know when it's okay to say and when to not. Like if there's another guy, I'm like, he's good looking.
yeah.
And if I hear my girl be like, yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, like I have to bring it up
Yeah.
if it's the same gender.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it's okay. But if she brings it
Okay.
up, then it's like
Yeah.
Then-
If,
then I- if-
if
it
it's the
just
same
depends.
gender, then you're allowed to say it. Okay.
Yeah.
If it's the opposite gender, it might be like it might make her feel a bit insecure.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing you want to do, making your significant other feel
But
insecure.
then wouldn't you feel insecure if she called him attractive too?
She called a girl attractive, but if she calls him attractive, bro, I already know it. That guy's 6 foot tall. He's got a pretty face. I'm losing.
The fluffy hair.
Yeah.
I'm losing.
like I'm always looking to like it's just a natural thing for people to like point out like okay they look pretty good or like
Yeah.
you know like that person looks good or like to me it's weird because I always like when I started working out like I was always looking at people who were like decently built. I'm like damn, look pretty good.
Yeah.
I always talk to my girl. I'm like yo they look pretty good right? She's like yeah dude like they're like they look pretty built. I was like
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
those are simple things that I like talk to her about, but like, you know, I never go and like go to a girl and be like, "Damn, she's kind of hot," and then say it to like,
Yeah, no.
yeah,
no,
like that's
I would
like a
never-
no-no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a no.
like it's again as long as like you can think it, just don't act on it.
Like, I might like my younger self may have like done stupid stuff like that, but you live and you learn.
for sure.
Hypothetical question. He/she is a 0 out of 10, beyond negative out of 10, but they're like a billionaire. Like, and there's another there's someone else there's like 500 out of 10, like 10 out of 10, perfect looking, but they have a penny to their name, and for the rest of their life, they're not working and they're a stay at home. Who are you choosing? Like if you
And like we cannot change.
no,
we can't
no,
change.
you can't
them.
change the situation. You can't change them. You cannot change their
I
wealth.
took that 5 billion. Damn.
Like
choosing
billionaires.
myself.
No, you have to choose one. It's
I
like
have
one or
to
other.
choose one?
I'm choosing the poor one.
Yeah, me
'cause,
too.
The poor one.
Bro,
No,
I'll
what?
make the money. I'll make the money. Don't worry about it.
I'm choosing the rich one.
You know,
They're ugly.
So
you said
just said
who said
you can't date
who said
ugly
it has
people.
to be? But they have money. They have that much money to their name. Okay.
Oh, as in,
Okay,
as in
okay.
you're gonna go around their backs.
Yep, I am.
Oh,
Okay.
Or like, well, I'm a girl. Okay, like, I need men.
That
meant to
doesn't mean
support.
anything.
Yeah, you
I
got
like when
powerful
men
women out
support.
there. Okay, you know what the secret is? You go with like the 10 out of 10. So my ideal type is Chaewon. And you start an OF with them. And then you both could be stay at home. How easy it is to be. You pick up your phone and you type in Chaewon.
Yeah.
Boom. My wife is up there. We're the ones making money. We're both stay at homes.
You're wild for that. What the heck?
And then
He's not smart enough though. He's not smart
He
enough.
is.
Hey, you gotta make you gotta have her like, you know, make money somehow too.
I'd be able to be in a stay home.
Yeah.
I'll make the money. That's me. Like especially
Yeah,
to
I
me,
want to be the stay at home. I don't want to be the one working.
Yeah, like to me that's ideal because if we do have children, then it's like
Mm.
she can take care of it.
Yeah.
As long as I'm taking care of the bills, it's fine. Again, I'm planning for the long term. I ain't out here with some OF.
Dude,
OF over
long
here.
term you're gonna be working like 3 jobs.
That's okay.
As long as you got that pretty face to come back to.
Nope. I'll take the money.
And you're thinking about like the next 5 generations.
Let's do that. How do you guys pick up like
Sure.
guys or girls?
Well, mine's not really strategic.
like what's your plan for like do you get a wingman or do you just straight up go in there like just in there you in it?
I mean, personally for me, every time I've tried approaching a girl and like it never works out. Like in the long run too, like when I approach them and we have like this, you know, we talk for like a month and a half, it never works out or however long. But whenever like they approach me, that's when like it lasts the longest. So I guess I'm just never approaching girls again.
You're just waiting for them.
But how I did do it is I would just slide into DMs. That's it.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I let the ones come to me too. But if I really like them, I'll just shoot my shot. I'll text them. Or I'll purposely post.
Oh, and you hope they see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys gotta be like following each other and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I think the strategy that I ran with for a while was I just be friends with them first.
Mm.
Dude, I was kind of in a host stage where like every time it was like I was talking to like 5 people at a time.
Wow.
Like I was in that kind of thing where it was like I had options. So then like if one didn't work out, then I go to the next one. If that one didn't work out, I go to the next one.
Damn.
And then, like
Damn.
it was like I was refilling them too with other people.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay,
Yeah,
it was like that for a while, but
I've
then I
been there.
learned. I lived and learned. It was like that was not it. Like that sucks. I mean, it was cool for a while. 'Cause then you like knew everybody and like you know you get to know their friends, and then those options kind of open up
Yeah.
that way. Like, yeah, to me it was like always being friends with attractive people. Then it was like one, it was a flex. It was kind of a flex. You just stun anybody, dude. Look at my friends list, bro.
Yeah.
Like look at my DMs, and then like it was a flex that way. But then after a while, I just turned out to not just stop doing that.
Yeah. No, I definitely know where you're coming from. I mean, I've had that stage before where I'm just like, it felt weird where like every 30 minutes, if I wasn't talking to a girl, I'd be like, damn, what am I doing?
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Yeah, but eventually, I realized like I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why am I chasing when I could be just working on myself and I'm just wasting time talking to girls when, again, I could be doing something more productive.
Yeah.
And eventually, I just became like decent friends with them instead of like chasing them.
Yeah, I think like after a while I matured enough to where I was like,
Yeah.
yo, why am I chasing? Like that's kind of and dude, my success rate was like almost near zero. Dude. It was so bad.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like near zero.
Really? I think mine was pretty high when I
Like
was.
to make it to a hangout, that's probably like if so they call it the shotgun where you shoot 10 shots. You know, you probably hit like one. That was me. Like maybe one to hang out, but that was it. Like I don't know. That's how it was for me. And then after that was like I stopped just doing the shotgun strat, and it was like I'm just going to learn one at a time and get to know them really well.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
I think the best thing is the unexpected ones when you start out as friends and it builds into something more. Because you don't have to go through that annoying talking stage of like my favorite color is blue and I like popcorn or something like that. You don't have to go through that. Being friends is just knowing them, and then having it develop further into a relationship is like one of the best things.
Yeah.
I think it sucks when it ends on bad terms, though.
That's true.
When it ends on bad terms, that whole friendship destroyed.
That's true. Yeah,
And I feel like friendship heartbreaks are also really hurtful. I feel like they're almost even more hurtful. Because you guys experience a lot together when
and
you guys are just friends.
it's been like where she's friends with my friends too. So
Yeah.
it's bad.
Oh.
To me, okay, so for me, it was like, I was friends with her friends.
Mm,
And then I kind of had to, like, you know, stay away from them
yeah.
because of her.
Until like it chilled out.
Yeah. To me, that's what kind of hurt and kind of sucked. And I was like, because they were my friends and I saw them as good friends, like, I could go to them for anything. But then after the breakup, it was like, I don't know if I could go to them anymore. And then, like, I closed myself off with some other people.
Right.
I think, to me, that's what sucked the most.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, we can end the podcast by giving our current relationship status.
I'm single.
And, like, are you, like,
Oh,
talking to anyone? Are you open to finding love again?
I'm just single.
Take that as
I
you
don't-
will.
That you're not gonna elaborate? Like, are you looking? Are you dating? You're just doing your
I'm
thing?
just doing my thing. I think, like, I'm religious, so I always just like put everything on God. You know, like, if He finds a time where I don't need anyone, then it's not gonna come to me. But when it does, it will.
I'm single. Not ready to mingle. I love being single, actually. It's amazing.
Have all the time to the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because actually, this might sound kind of cringe, but like, when I was a Valorant addict, I was talking to a girl too, but like I would never like stay up late and stuff like that just because I'd have to like make time for her. But then when the relationship ended, I started staying up all night playing games, and I reached my highest rank.
Yeah, you
because
feel freedom.
yeah, it's like damn, I have time to keep playing with my friends, and I
was holding
accomplished.
back.
Yeah,
You reach your
She-
highest potential when
exactly.
you're single.
She was holding me back.
Oh, I'm taken. I don't know what else you need to explain from that, but I'm taken.
Yeah. What did you guys learn today?
This was a therapy session. It wasn't no podcast.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're unpredictable, and I did not know you were going through all that. You're a hopeless romantic.
What does that mean?
You want this like badass, awesome ass romance, but it's never gonna happen for you.
I mean, it might happen.
Stop. We have to put his ego down, his pride down, and then boom, he's gonna meet the love of his life in like 2 months.
And then I'll live this badass life.
But for now, you're never gonna meet the love of your life. Nope.
It'll come eventually.
No, you're supposed to turn.
Nah, it'll come eventually. Someone that'll at least meet the standards a little
Yeah.
bit. You'll make exceptions for them. Don't worry about it. It's not gonna be a 10 out of 10, but it'll be like a 8 out of 10.
I mean, I guess you're not Chewan.
Alright, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Peace.